Okay, so I thought, wow, this would have been a short Let's Play, but no, we were able to call him into a war, and we don't gain any infamy. Infamy is just a rating of like, you know, how dangerous your nation is, you know, how infamous it is. Really, it's really no other way to put it. We can demobilize our country, which will put more of our population into work so that we can shut down our national stockpile and hopefully repay our debts. And I'm just going to speed it up because it's really no point. Okay, so life without parole. So now we're dealing with another reform, this time prison reforms in which, you know, if you go to jail without any parole for life, then you're gonna either go insane or... So we have two options. We can either lose prestige, or we can stick to the old ways and gain prestige, but lose militancy. We're gonna stick to the old ways because we are actually dropping in place. We're 16th, and I think we started off with 14th, and militancy isn't that big of an issue because we can always fire off that event. French poet. And we're just gonna press on for militancy because it's not a big issue. And I can't believe the French haven't sent any reinforcements to that lone task force. It's occupying Geneva, but it looks like they're fighting... No, they're only actually fighting only our wars. Liberal author. We will try and make it stay a local hit because right now I want to set the basis for our economy and then eventually expand on that and change it to interventionism or something that allows us to, well, looks like our army got wiped out here. But the French sent reinforcements, which is nice. So now we have over 3.0 of militancy, and that allows me to fire off this event, which I will be doing, which gives us prestige and we lose militancy. So there we go. So perfect. More factories popped up. Salesman, Patriotic Society. We will leave it be. Newspaper publishes slander. We can either stop publishing this or tell it that it is the truth. We are going to go with this one because I don't want any more militancy now that we fired off that event, because militancy also affects the rate that we have to perform social reforms. Now think about it. Well, social reforms are good. They cost the government a lot of money, so that's bad for us. And things such as safety regulations and maximum work hours give the capitalists a hard time, and we don't want those, so we will try and suppress as best as we can, as well as pay off our huge loan right here. And the Chamber of Commerce protests, so well, we have to get consciousness out of that. And we gain a CB against the Ottoman Empire because they've defaulted on their loans to us, which is quite ironic. Yep, there we go. So France became the war leader because we're in their sphere of influence. Alright, so they were negotiating for us, but we got a portion of Switzerland's land up here in East Switzerland. And that's always nice. So in East Switzerland we have inherited one fabric factory which is closed, and some craftsmen there. Inside their country they also have a lot of capitalists compared to ours. And we can invest in this, but I want to repay our loans first. So now, what are their population? What do they produce? Small. They have a lot of crime inside their countries, and it's mainly just wood and cattle. Okay. So some more papers are starting. More people are getting informed of liberalism and lower exposed. Okay, so either free press or we gain militancy and stuff like that. Free press. I don't mind enacting free press. We aren't trying to suppress movements, because eventually if you do that enough, it bites you in the butt and they throw out an open revolt. But I do want to keep elections out for now. So there's a French history. We can either curtail distribution or pressure the local government to stop it. We're going to go with curtail distribution because aristocrats and capitalists aren't, well, actually pressure the local government to do it, because if we do enact voting, it will be only landed, which will be only the rich, and I don't want the rich voting for liberal ideas. Liberal Students Association. We'll have to increase our consciousness. Okay, so let's see. People in Zurich have taken up arms and oh, no, we don't want to do that one because there's quite a lot of farmers inside there, and they will gain 2 militancy, so looks like this one's actually the better of the two, because we have to. And there's quite a lot of liberal insurrection going on. Reactionary speaker. Reactionary member of the upper house has addressed the house today, speaking the need to take back that land that was legitimately and since time immemorial of our eternal birthright. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, we can gain more prestige at the cost of militancy. And we should be losing militancy at the moment, no? Yeah, we will go with that then, because that drops our consciousness out by quite a bit. And I'm going to lower the taxes as when people's needs are met, they don't get angry and they don't press for reforms. So as long as we're in the green, I'm gonna try and keep it that way, and keep the education where it is for now, 50%, and use that money to repay our debts and build more industry. More stuff about books. Pressure the local government. Ooh. If Zurich is let's see. So there's a conflict between the Swiss locals and the Pandemonian minority. So we can either organize a crackdown, which will change the population, but also make them lose militancy. And are we in the green yet? No? Well then we're organizing a crackdown. And I'm going to change the national focus so that let's get railroads. I'm going to change the national focus into these provinces because because in our capital region right here we have 100% administrative efficiency, whereas here it's only 5%. And our culture is slowly becoming North Italian, which is nice. Let's try and repay more of this debt. Officer insulted a South Italian boy, insulted a Pandemonian army officer, and the guy beat the hell out of the little boy, as any grown man will do inside this time period. So we can either reprimand the officer or tell people that, you know, the kid got what he deserved, and we're gonna go with that. Beer hall opening. We can either stop it or allow it. Now that'll reduce population's militancy at the cost of efficiency in farming and mining. But I'm gonna go with that because we can easily make up that with technological advancements. And less militancy is always nice. And some more discoveries came of it. Some more money, but I'm going to spend this in building stuff. They don't need that much money to invest in things, so we'll give them some of that, and we'll repay some of this loan. Springtime of Nations, so let's see. Okay, so liberal agitation will be removed, but at the cost of one really big jump in militancy, and looks like we're going to have to give up something in terms of social reforms, and I am going to do that. Because this one, I want to get healthcare. It's going to cost us a small amount of money, but it gives us a population growth bonus, and it also attracts immigrants. Unless there's another one that everyone else wants. No? Okay, we're going with healthcare then. And now we're gonna have to pay some money into healthcare later on. Just not at the minute. Build a liquor distillery. No thanks. Not yet. Okay, so administrative efficiency is going up. It's 9% now, which is nice. And we have sprung up invention. What is this? Part of our government, stuff about citizenship. Policy oh, this is about trade policies where our soldiers only buy from Italians. Well, policy stands. and we had to do something else. No, it's an issue. Landed voting is an issue, and so is jingoism. So, since we're going to have to give a bit here, I'm actually going to change the party to the Moderati, which, right now our party represents only a very small 10% of the population, whereas most of the population is conservative and so is the upper house. So I'm going to change it to that. And I think the only difference between these two are our citizenship policies. Okay, so yeah, not that much, and it also lowers this by a bit. Swiss uprising. We can either fight them here or disperse them. We're just going to disperse them. Now, they still haven't told me what they want in terms of social reforms, but we're just going to keep pushing up healthcare, because that actually benefits us, believe it or not. We're just going to repay all of our debit. Should be good. And we can invest in this, I guess. Oh! Experimental railroad has been completed, so now we can build railroads. And I'm going to put another level into power, which will decrease mines again, but increase their output. What railroads do is that they allow more troop transport to be faster, but they also allow these resource gathering operations to be more effective. Both of those are good things, so I'm just going to let the investors have their way with that. Let the capitalists build that. We can actually put some state money in it. And I don't think building a liquor distillery would be very profitable. But what does liquor distilleries actually need to use to function? Actually, we can put some money into that. French history. Once again, these events just keep popping up. Oh well. Our militancy is going up by quite a lot, and yeah, I bet that's because we invaded Switzerland. Listless unemployed. And we have to, we either gain consciousness or build local reform support, and I'd rather put some into local reform support than anything. And another country went bankrupt. Not our problem. Oh! The end of the revolution, so now... So we lose some militancy, lose a lot of militancy actually, lose a lot of consciousness and gain a lot of prestige. That is very nice, and we are now the 11th power, 11th greatest nation in the world. So from now on, I think there should be a lot less growth inside both of these, which will be very nice. With such a large amount of money, we can invest into more things. We'll put some more into making that liquor production facility. And I have some people over at my house, which other people are dealing with right now, so mind the noise. Oh, and have been damaged, and stuff has happened to them. Whether gain 1 plurality. Yeah, we'll go with this one. We can gain some plurality with it. I'm trying to find plurality. There it is. Plurality is the shared level of consciousness in our country. So, yeah. .8 ruling party. I think these provinces should be full. Only 17% efficiency, and we're actually losing efficiency in our home country. French soldiers. So we need to do something about this. We either lose, and we'll go with this one. Are there any more projects? Yes, there are. Perfect. Max it out, invest. Max it out, invest. And right now I'm just building foundation for our country. Eventually capitalists will be doing most of our work in the production tab, investing in things and all that jazz, but for now there are very little amounts of capitalists, and let's just see what's our population mainly made out of. So, certain Piedmont in general. So 66%. Some more clergymen, craftsmen are on the rise. It's a shame that they don't give you like time shards to go with these. Bureaucrats are on the decline, which is not a good thing. And I'm still fairly impressed that people still can't find jobs in this nation. All routes lead to routine maintenance of the roads business. Road sign language, so we can either use North Italian or we can use Swiss. Well, we will use Swiss, which will affect our economy slightly. So now, school system. We either enforce our curriculum on the Swiss or let them use their own, and we're gonna enforce ours because it does provide a benefit to the assimilation rate. And national focus points, these things that I've been using to gain more people of a certain class, it's affected by the amount of people inside your culture, which we are slowly converting into North Italian. We have more money, so let's put that money in stuff. Swiss soldiers, command strict. Naval bases. What do naval bases do? Colonial range and local shipbuilding time. Yeah, we can invest in that. Patriotic society, leave it be. And we're organizing another crackdown. Now that we have quite a bit of money, we can put some money into national stockpiles, which will buy some materials to build this naval base. And now it's slowly going up, and eventually it'll gather all the requirements and build the thing. Patriotic society, we'll have to leave that be for now. 24% efficiency inside this province. Not the best, not the worst. Let's see how our production is going. Okay, well, we're definitely not subsidizing factories. Glass and wine and stuff. That one. We're missing quite a lot of tropical wood. I don't even know why we're keeping those factories open then. Oh, flu pandemic. We're gonna spend some money to combat the flu. And I think what I'll do is that, well, to end this off, I'm going to restore the... No, actually, no. It's a bad idea. I think what I'll do is that I'll switch this back into one of our provinces. Let's switch it into this province here and encourage craftsmen. Where are craftsmen? They're there. So that we get some more employees inside the ammunition factory. Actually, let's switch it here to build some canned food. Canned food is also a military product. Or no, we can actually put it up here. Which will increase liquor productivity. Which will increase liquor production. Sure. We'll let that run for a bit. And we'll put it into factory tech production. Alright, so now that factory should be filling up with people. Yeah, it's slowly filling up. And it's moving cash, which is nice. And I think that'll be the end of the first part. So, we are starting to industrialize. We've gained more land holdings. And for the next part, I think we'll expand into Tunisia since we have the support of the French. And go from there. Well, folks, this is the world in 1846. And I will see you all later. If you've enjoyed this part, feel free to like the video and subscribe for future parts. Well, thank you and goodbye.